Sound check. Say something.
How are you all doing? Today we're going to be doing
Sound check.
Techno.
Say something.
How are you all doing? Today we're going to be doing Techno.
Okay, try it again.
Today we are going to be doing Techno on a live stream. Today we are going to be doing Techno on a live stream.
Alright. Well, hopefully we can get this thing going here. We will see if we can make it through.
So I'm guessing once it's done live streaming, it'll be up for as a recording.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the theory.
So I'm guessing once it's done live streaming, it'll be up for as a recording.
Yep.
Elliot Manley.
That's the theory. All right, so let's see if we can get this game going here. Keep an eye out for folks, see if they are going live, and we will go from there. Okay, so let's have some fun. All right, so we've got the Gorillas versus the Revolt, which is nothing related to the Chargers or the Giants. So we're going to get ourselves set up here for a second. And we've got ourselves a coin toss. And let me switch over to my side here. All right. So I've got this old Dennis Eckersley coin I got from an A's game a number of years ago, and on the back it's got Save Mart. So this is going to be heads, and this is going to be tails. So Evan, I'm going to flip this coin, and you make the call here. So go ahead.
Tails.
All right, it is tails. So we're going to go ahead and have Evan get set up on his side. So Evan, why don't you go ahead and get yourself set up?
Okay. So I start on the 20-yard line. I have my guys here. I'm going to start with putting number 39 here as the hiker. And I have to have at least 3 people on the line of scrimmage. I have 41 and 42 right there. I have 6 as the quarterback. 51's nearby. So it's 73 and 64. I believe I'm set up.
Okay, so I'm going to try to get things set up on my side now. All right, here we go. So I have to at least match up on the line of scrimmage. So we're going to try this transitioning back and forth between the cameras. So let us know if this is coming through okay, and if anybody can hear us, if anybody's actually watching. And let's see if I can't check this out. All right, so lower is going to be stronger. So my 38 is going to go up against this 41. So that's going to give me some bonuses when we go to play. I'll explain a little bit more about that as we go along. I want to keep some of my faster guys on the edge here. So I will do that, but I got to make sure I get finished lining up all my folks. So I'm going to put my guys here and my guys here. So that's going to be interesting. Actually, I'm putting this one over this way. All right. Then I need to set up some of my cornerbacks. Actually, I'm going to keep this guy back here because he's faster. Number 6 is faster than number 51. So I'm going to keep that over this way. And I think that should probably do it from my side. All right. So, Evan, I'm going to switch back to you, and you get set up with your call. So show people at home your cards here. So Evan's going to be programming off of his bench here. So let's show the bench here real quick. So this is what the bench looks like. Okay. And this bench here has all the cards from his team. It has 2 of each player. So he's going to be pulling from the bench to program the activation of his players. So this is kind of him programming a play.
Here I have different players I think that I will be putting onto the team. I think this would be the good order. I will double check. No. Let's see.
All right, while he's getting himself set up, I can go ahead and start programming my own defense on who I'm going to activate first. So, Evan, do you have yours activated yet, or your list figured out here?
Just about. Alright. I think that's it, guys.
Okay.
So he's gonna go first. I'm gonna go that way.
Okay, so I'm going to start working on mine. So, Evan, don't look over at the screen, so you can't see exactly what I'm putting up here. And we'll see if we can't figure out what I'm going to program with. And so I think that's how I'm going to want to do this. And yeah, we'll pull this. So this is going to be my program here. With this guy starting first and working my way down. And so we'll go ahead and have that program. All right, so Evan's got his all programmed and ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and flip everything over just right here. And we're going to show, ready, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Hike. Oh, you got to hike the ball. So he's going to hike the ball from his center out to his quarterback. All right, so now we're going to flip, and we're going to see who goes first. Okay, so whoever has the higher number, starting number here, so his 3 to my 7, whoever is the highest is the quickest, and they get to choose who goes first. So I am going to actually choose to go first. So my guy Thompson over here, he's going to come running in against the quarterback. So let's go ahead and switch views. And so you can kind of see this from Evan's angle. And so I'm going to grab this guy, and now he's going to be able to move diagonal, and every movement he has, he's going to be able to move up to 7. Unless he gets threatened as he goes through, then it's going to increase. So he's going to be able to move 1, and then every other time he moves, it's going to add, or it's going to be 2. So it would be, usually when you go diagonal, you can go 1, and there'd be 2, 3, and then 4, and then 5, 6. Okay. Now he's also got somebody who's threatening him. So instead of this only costing 2 to move, it's now going to cost 3. So he's got 1. Now this is going to be 4. And now this is going to be 5.
6.
Oh, yes, 6. Very good. Good catch. So I am now threatening the quarterback. Now the cool thing is that what I can do is I get to go grab a card off of Evan's bench because I'm threatening the quarterback.
Defensive pressure.
So, yes, this is called defensive pressure. And so I will actually be able to come over here, and I'm going to snag a card right off Evan's bench, and it will go down into a face-down discard pile. All right, so that discard is now down, and now I can't really do anything else because in order to be able to tackle him, I would have to only go about half my my run and then be able to tackle. But right now I'm putting pressure on him, which is going to make life more difficult for him to be able to pass. So that is now my turn, and now it's going to switch over to number 39, and now Evan's going to take his turn.
Okay. Well, so I have my 39 here, and I'm going to do a block on number 46. So,
Okay.
because he is lower, his first number is a 3, his first number is a 4. He's lower, so he's going to have an advantage against the higher. He gets a +1 for every point lower he is. So he's +1. Then I have teamwork here, which gives me a +1 for each guy that is doing teamwork. So I get a total of +3. But because he has teamwork on his side, it's subtracting 1. So I only get a total of +2. So now what I do is I roll the dice, right? Do I roll 2 or the 1?
You roll the 2. You're trying to get a 7 to 9 is a partial success. And what'd you get?
I got 8 + 2 is 10.
It's 10. Okay. So you got a full success. And so you're going to get to push my guy back.
Does he get knocked over because it's full success? Or no, that has to be doubles.
It would be a double. It would have to be a critical. So you're going to push my guy back, and then you got to decide, do you want to move your guy into that slot that he was in, or do you want to keep him there?
Let's move him into the slot.
Okay. All right, so now that Evan's moved him in the slot, he actually now, because he got a full success, not just partial success, because he got a 10 or higher total, he now actually gets to do a full activation. So you did a 39 on my guy, and you double teamed him, right? Because you had the 41, so that gave you the +2, gave you 10, and so now he gets to do a full activation of any player.
Okay. So if I wanted to throw it from here, which I do want to, he can throw up to double his first number. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, but due to the threat, I think it subtracts his range. So it'd only be 11, but I'm still within range anyway. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think because it's within half, I think I get an extra point.
Hi, this is JT, and welcome to another edition.
Right, Dad?
What's that?
So because he's within half of his range,
Mm-hmm.
he gets an extra point, right?
No, so it's if he's within the range. He can throw up to double his range.
Okay.
So because he's within the range, he gets a +1. So if you wanted to throw to him, you could.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to throw to him. So I'm going to put the marker token.
You don't have to do that for him, because
Okay.
you're throwing it to 64, you're not throwing to a spot.
Okay. So I have to roll the 2 dice, right, to make sure it's a success?
Right.
Oh, but I can also move him, right? Because I can do
You can
half.
move him up to half, but you're not going to be able to move very far.
Go like that, too. And throw it over to him, so then I'm not...
Yeah, are you within 6?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't get the extra point, right?
So you're within 6, right?
I have 7, so I don't get the extra point for it, right?
Correct. So you're
Okay.
it kind of evens out at this point.
Yep. Actually, you know what? Instead of moving there, I'm going to move over here for 2. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll be 1 within. That gives me the extra point. So I roll the 2 dice.
Okay, and what'd you roll?
I got 12.
So you got a total of 12. Okay. So that is a full success. And so that ball is now going to get thrown over to 64.
And I get a full activation.
Yes, but I believe the full activation... You know what? I want to say the full activation was anybody but someone with the ball. Is that right? Total success.
I don't
Nope,
think
nope,
so.
no limitations. So you're good.
Okay.
So I wonder what he's going to activate now.
I don't know. It's a hard decision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting way down the field now to the 45-yard line.
All right, so as you can see, I've got some trouble coming my way, and that is that I've got number 64 right here, and if I go look at my programming right now, I could have a problem depending on my cards. So this could be my next activation here. Then that could create some problems for me because he's not going to be close enough away. But what I can do is I have the ability to make an adjustment. So
Read and react.
Read and react, correct. All right, so we have finished using up our folks here, so we're going to put these into a discard pile out here, and then we are going to get ready for our next card.
Does it have to be face down? Okay.
All right, so ready, Evan?
Yep.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Flip it over. Okay, I've got a 38, and he's got a 64. He usually gets to choose who goes first. However, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a read and react.
And
Okay.
defensive people always get first pick for a read and react.
Right, so I'm actually going to toss this guy off to the side, and I am going to grab my number 6 off the bench. And the good thing is his name is Fast. Hopefully he's fast enough. Now, one of the problems we have here is, well, first off, Evan, do you want to react to my read and react? Do you want to change anything out?
No, I'm good, thank you.
I figured you would be with sticking with number 64. So we're gonna go after it this way. Now, here's the thing: we have to now do a roll off. So he's gonna grab his dice. I'm gonna grab my die, and whoever has the highest, and his rolled all the way off, so his doesn't count, and I win. I'm just kidding. What'd you roll, Evan?
I got a 2.
You got a 2. All right. So because I've got the 5, he's got the 2. I get to choose who goes first. Let me think about that.
I bet that's a really hard decision.
That's a hard decision.
I think the smart one is to let me go first.
Yeah, I don't think so. So we're gonna come after him. So I'm gonna go. Let's see. 1, 2. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't tackle him, but at least I can get all the way over in front of him. So now he's going to have to try to get around me. All right? So here we go. So Evan, you're up.
Okay. Let's go 2, 4, 6. So I am all the way at the 45-yard line on enemy territory.
Enemy territory. Okay. All right. So these guys are going to go to the side. So you take your card, and I will take mine. All right. And then next up here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. I got Tesla, who's awesome. And then we have Evan, who's manly all of a sudden. So
it's
we're
Elliot Manley.
It's Elliot Manley. All right. So Evan gets to choose who goes first.
I will go first.
You'll go first. Okay.
I'm going to make an adjustment. So what that means is number 6. Are you on my?
Yeah, we're on yours now. Go ahead.
Number 6 will be able to do half of his movements, and somebody else will get to do half of their movements.
Okay.
So I will move number 6 here. 1, 2, 3. I'll move number 64 3 spaces. 1, 2, and 3, all the way to the 30-yard line. Or is that the 25? I think that'd be the 25-yard line.
Well, I don't know with adjustments. I think maybe that's the one. Neither player may begin the adjustment possession of the football, so you can't move that guy.
Can't begin, as in I think the number 6.
You can't. Well, he began with the ball in his hand.
Okay.
So you're going to move him back. So.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Nice try though.
Let's see. I know what I can do for my adjustment. Wait, double check that. Yes. So for my adjustment, I will go like this. 2. Moving him there. Where was he at? He was over here, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna leave him. there. Okay. That is my turn.
That's your turn. All right. Let's see. So we'll come back to mine. Mine. All right. So 51 is sitting right over here. So and I've got 64 all the way over here. And I do have a problem here because I don't think I've got the ability to pull number 6 off of my bench. So that's going to create some issues for me. So let's see. What do I do? Well, my best bet is probably to try to block some people. So, and really put the hurt on them. Because if I can put the hurt on them, then I can activate my number 6 over here. So that's probably my best bet.
But if you get a partial success, I get to do a half activation.
Yeah, but right now I don't know if I've really got much choice. But
this is 2.
This is true. Yes.
Blah blah blah.
Blah 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 blah. Or I could chance it that he hasn't programmed a second time for 64 in his deck, and then I could hit him with number 6 in the end. So, let's see. Choices.
You are allowed to do an adjustment.
I know, but the issue is I don't think I've gotten number 6 out there to be able to grab him again. Let's go with 51 here. He's gonna have to start moving back. So let's just start moving him back. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's his 5. That's as far as he can go. All right. So those were R2. And ready? Here we go. Flip. Angus versus Hennessy. All right.
Gotta roll for it?
You gotta roll for it.
Yeah.
And he got the higher one, so yeah, I should have went for that that hit here. So now he gets to choose who goes first. I wonder which one he's gonna choose.
I don't know. 1, 2. Could you start moving them for me? Just forward that way. Okay.
3, 4, 5. And you wanted me to go out of bounds, right?
Yeah, sure.
No. Okay. All right. So 6.
Actually, hold up on that last one. Go to the right.
Go to the right one.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go an angle.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's got the football here, which I still really appreciate from the Kickstarter edition for the folks in the U.S. Got this neat little football.
It is really cool.
That's really cool, rather than just a brown cube that we had from the original. All right. So now 64. My 64, Mr. Angus. He is all the way here. We're going on the wire cam. He is all the way over here, and that's going to be a problem for me. I don't think that I'm going to be able to do much about that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to put the hurt on number 63 or somebody here in order to give me a shot.
You mean 73?
Yeah, 73. Okay. So, I'm going to come up and I'm going to block this guy.
Or will you?
Yeah. All right. So, I have a 6 and he's got a 7. Okay. Yep. So, that means that I'm a little bit stronger than him and I'm going to be able to hit him hard. All right. So, I did a half move or just a 1. And because I did less than half of what I can run, I can actually do another action. And in this case, I'll be able to do a move and to block. So if I can block him and I can get a total success, which means basically I need to roll a 9 or higher. And I rolled a 9, so that gives me a 10. So I push him back here. I'll just go ahead and leave my guy right here, and that allows me, because I had that +1 to get the 9, 10, that gives me a full success. Partial success would have been a 7 or 9, and a failure would have been anything less than 7. So I got a 10, so the 9 + 1. So that means I get to do a full activation of somebody else.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like my number 6. So we're going to make a run here. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it's going to place him right there. So let's move up my number 6 here. He's making a catch-up. And
where's the tomatoes?
Where's the tomatoes? All right, so next up here, we got one more card out of the play. Now, if we run out of cards during the play, we would then start grabbing one card at a time off our bench. But my hope here is that I'm going to stop this play right now before he scores a touchdown.
That's
So ready?
hope.
And flip. So we've got Mazing. He's not amazing or amazing. He's just Mazing. And it's number 39, and I'm 6. I think I'm going to go first. All right.
He's telling our ages. I'm 39 and he's 6 years old.
There you go. Yeah, I feel better already. All right. So I'm going to go 1 and yeah, we're going to go 2, 3. And because I've done half, I'm going to try to tackle him.
Try.
So we're even with the 6s. So I don't get any bonuses or minuses.
There is no try. Do or do not.
And here we
We're gonna
go.
say do not. No.
Oh, all right. So I get a partial success, which is great, and it's a critical. So that means
It has to be a complete success with doubles in order for it to fumble, I think.
let's double check here. Let's double check. So I get a partial success. That allows you to be able to do half a move. And let's double check with the ref here, or the rules lawyer, on tackling. All right.
Tackle.
And hey, if you're out there, if you could let us know if this sound is coming through and the video is coming through fine. We'd like to be able to make sure that anyone who's watching this is able to see it. So right now the question is going to be, as I roll doubles on a partial success, I do at least tackle, but because I think I get a critical here, because I rolled doubles, that means that he is going to fumble the ball, I believe. So Evan is double checking the rules for us to make sure that we are good, and that ball is about to pop out, which would be really great for me, because that would be awesome if that ball would come out for me.
Alright, so it does say if it is a critical, it would fumble, but I guess the question is critical, can it be a partial success with doubles? Critical. The play is going under further review.
All right. So this review is brought to you by pine trees. Straight from the forest pine trees. Nothing smells better than pine trees. All right, did that give you enough time to figure this out?
I'm not finding it.
You're not finding it.
Okay.
So, critical?
It says nothing about a critical success in here.
Okay. Well, what do you say, Evan? We go with it?
I guess so.
Okay. All right. If I end up winning because of this, then we'll put an asterisk next to this win. All right.
What?
An asterisk. All right. So let something happen here. All right. So boom, you get hit. That ball pops out. All right. Now because the ball pops out, and you get knocked down here, right? And here we go. So we're each going to roll one die, and there's a 6 and a what?
2.
And a 2. Okay. So that means that ball's going to jump 4 away from the spot that he got knocked out.
And because you have the higher, you get to decide where it goes.
Correct. Because I've got the higher one, I get to choose where it goes. So we're going to go
That's not
1,
nice.
2, 3, and 4. So the ball's going to go a little bit further back for me. Actually, let's do it. Let's do it like this. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. It just happened to get popped and start rolling back towards my guy's over here. All right. So now, that was my turn with this guy. I knocked him down hard. He's going to take his dice back, and now he gets to go with number 39. All right, Evan, you want me to switch back to you?
That would probably be good.
All right.
Alright. So with number 39, I'm going to try to block him. 39 is going to block 49. Because he is one lower, he gets +1, and due to teamwork, he gets a total of +2. In order to get teamwork, it has to be on the one I'm trying to block, right?
Which one?
So I'm trying to block him. So it'd only be him getting the points for teamwork. You wouldn't do it because he's touching him, right?
Correct, but you also have to keep in mind that this guy's here, so that's gonna even that out.
I only get a total of +1 due to my number being lower. So I'm going to roll my 2 dice here, and I'm going to hit these guys. Roll, and I get a total of 8, which is a partial success, which doesn't really do me anything. I get to push him out if I want to. He can only go in one of these 2 spots, or no, one of these 2 spots, which I will push him. Let's push him over here, and I will move into that spot. Yeah. And it's now your turn, Dad. Or I guess plays, not the play, but turn is over. So now we take our cards, put them in the discard pile, and we have run out of cards. So now we start playing cards from our bench. So I'm going to take him, and I'm going to get ready to play him. Well, Dad is choosing. Okay.
Okay.
Now we flip on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I have the higher number. I am definitely going first.
Okay. So, Evan, you go first.
Alright, so I'm going to go 1. So my number is 73 right here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Or just 2. And then, because I'm going diagonal for a second time, and I'm being threatened, it's going to be a total of 3 to move them. So I'm going to be 5, 6, 7. Now it is Dad's turn. He has number 51. I think he's going to want to go somewhere like that way. That'd be my guess, like that way, away from the ball, because it's probably bad for him.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, so we're going to, let me switch over to my camera, and I'm going to start moving my guy, number 51, towards the ball. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
What are you doing over there, Dad?
Yeah,
it's not good for you.
I don't know. I just like hanging out near the ball. It's kind of cool.
I think you should stay away.
Okay. So what's next here? We've got.
Alright, so this is who I'm going to choose. I guess you can't really see it.
Alright, let me think here. I want to grab. Okay. Alright. I got my card out over here, so I'm going to put it near me in my camera view. That way everybody can see it. Alright, we'll flip it. 46 to 73. Mr. Spivey keeps popping up here, so let's see what we got here. So go ahead. I'm pretty sure you're going to want to go first.
Yeah, I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Ooh, okay. He's coming up close on me. Okay, well, I got 46, and what 46 is going to do is going to do something a little bit different. So, this could be really good, or it could be really bad. So I'm going to take a chance here. So, 46 is going to... He's got a threat here, so if he moves, it's going to cost him another. It's going to cost him additional. So he's going to go 2, which is half of his movement, and then he's going to block. Because he's got a helper here, he's going to get a +1 on this block. They've got the same numbers here, 4 and 4, so there's no bonuses there. So it's going to get a +1, and he's going to block this guy. All right, so here we go. And
Yes!
What do I get?
You get a total of 6.
Total of 6.
Which is
that's
failure.
a failure. All right. So failure means that I am not successful, and the action can be reversed. So do you want to push me back?
No.
No. Okay. So I don't get pushed back. And now Evan has the opportunity to be able to activate anybody on the field for a full activation. So I'm pretty sure he's going to want to do, I don't know, number 51, right?
No, preferably not.
All right. Who are you going to do?
Let's do 73.
73. All right, let me back this up so we can see this a little bit better.
2, 4, 6, 7.
Wait, what? You're right here, right?
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6, 7?
Yep.
Okay, so now you got to do a sport check, right?
Yep.
So sport check is when he's going to roll both of his dice, and as long as he doesn't roll doubles, he's going to pick up this ball.
Ooh.
Oh, he rolled a 3 and a 2. So he is successful at picking up the ball. All right. Yeah, boy. All right. Well, here we go. So that was that one. That was pretty revoltful.
This is like the longest play I've ever done, and this is the
Yeah.
first one of the game.
Yep, this is the first one of the game, and I'm not sure exactly how this is going to end. Let's see here.
These are not in my favor.
All right.
Oh, I should have.
Okay. I got my card ready. So now he's going to grab another card off of his bench.
Aha. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Are you ready?
All right, ready? And we'll flip it. So 38 to 42. So what are you going to do, Evan? 42.
I'm going to go first. I'm going to try to block number 49. How about we go over to my view, Dad?
All right, we'll switch over.
Yep. Okay, so I have 42 right here. I'm going to try to block 49. He's not lower, they're even, so that stays, but I have teamwork, so I get a +1. I'm going to roll. And, oh, I got a critical success.
Say what? Okay,
So-
it was a partial success, right?
No, critical, because I have doubles.
Yes, but it's still a partial success, right?
Didn't we say that? Well,
It's a critical success, but still partial, which
but
means
I have a
would get...
+1.
Huh?
But I have a +1.
Yeah, so it still is a partial success. It's 9.
Okay, well...
It's a critical, so...
That meant I should have had a partial success when you fumbled the ball on me.
Yeah, you should get a half success, or a half activation, right?
Okay. But don't I end up getting an activation as well? Because it's critical? I thought that's what we said, right?
Well, no, the critical is going to do something special. So you're blocking me, right?
Yep.
So on a block, the critical is that I'm going to get knocked over.
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to knock my guy over.
I'll knock you over.
Okay, and are you going to move into his spot?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so the critical happens, I get knocked over, but it's a partial success, so I get to half activation. All right. So, I think I'll half activate him.
Really? No, you should do that. That's what you can do. Oh, wait, no, you can do
It's
a
1, and I can do 2, 3. So I can go up to round up, right?
Yep, it's
Okay.
half rounded up.
All right, so now my 38 is going to get to go. And I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try the put the smackdown over here on number 41. So, sorry, this is a little crooked. All right. So, 38 is going up against 41. He's got a 3 to 1, so he's got the advantage. He's a little stronger, or more skilled at blocking, I guess. So he's going to get +1 and a +2 because he's got a teammate. So, I'm going to roll these dice, and we're going to take a shot here at this guy. So here we go, and I get
A failure.
no, I got +2. Teammate.
Just, oh
no, because he's not threatening this guy.
Okay.
So I get +2, which is a 7. It's a partial success. So I'm gonna get to push him back at least, and then I'm gonna get to move him. Let's see. Do I want to do that? No, I don't think I. Well. No, I don't think I'll do that.
Okay.
So, we'll stick there. It's a partial success, so Evan, you get a half activation. So what are you going to activate?
I'm going to move number 73.
All right, so let's look back here.
So half of 7 rounded up would be 4, so I can go 2, 4.
Okay, this is not looking good for me.
It's looking great for me, though.
Yeah,
as long as you
something like
don't
that.
make me fumble it again.
All right, that'd be nice.
No, it really would not.
Yeah. All right. Next up, pull another card off the bench.
Where are you gonna do this guy?
Okay, ready?
Yep. I'm running out of cards here.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Gotta roll for it. 1, 5. All right, so you choose.
I'm going first.
You're gonna go first, okay?
All right. I'm gonna move him over here, 1 space. I'm gonna block the 64. Since he's a 4, my guy's a 4. I'm going against a 6. I get +2 to my roll. Oops. So. And that is a partial success. Sadly.
Yeah, you had a lot on that.
Yeah, well, I only had a +2 when I rolled that.
Yeah.
We'll move him back over here.
Okay, and are you gonna move into the slot?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So. Alright, so let me try to get into this one, although my phone camera is going to die here in a little bit. So we'll see if we can keep this one going as long as we can. So I get a half activation. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go 1, 2, 3. Alright, now I don't get any threat from him because he's still laying on the ground, writhing in pain from the rocket that he got run into his chest. But that's okay, right?
Not really.
Yeah, it's great actually. So let's see. That was my half activation. But now I get to go with number 49. So let's check out number 49 and what he's doing down here. Or is that 40? Yeah, it's 49.
He's laying on the ground.
He's laying on the ground. Awesome. So I miscalculated that one. So he's going to get to stand up.
That uses up half his points, right?
Let's see.
That's how it is it ends up using up half.
3 of his movement points.
3?
Yep.
So he can't do anything now.
Yep. So he is out of opportunities. So that was his turn. So that was a waste of a card. All right. And let's see.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, hold on.
I think that's what I'll be doing.
Yep. All right. Ready?
Yep.
49, 41. Here we go. Got to roll off again. 4.
4.
4. I believe offense wins on ties. So that's you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to block number 7 here with 41. Wish I had done that like last turn, but since he put that up, it reduces mine by 1. You
Okay.
guys can look here. 41, blocking number 7. He's 3 under, so I get a plus 3. 3 is the max I can get, but he is subtracting 1 due to threat, but I have him for teamwork, so I still get my plus 3. I'm going to roll my dice. Ooh. And that is a total success. I have a total of 12. I have the 9 plus the 3 for teamwork and strength. So I will push him back and move in for roomies. And now I get a full activation.
All right, so recognize what what Evan just did here is because you get a full activation on anything back from 10 or higher, that means he can do a full activation of anybody on the field. So he was trying to make that block happen so that would allow him to be able to activate number 73.
Yep.
And he's going to do that now.
Let's go. Actually, yes. We're going to go 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. You gotta be kidding me.
Wait, huh? 2. Oh, okay, because he's still in threat.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Good call. So he is right now tiptoeing towards the end zone over here, and he really could use some help. So that is where we're at. So I think now I'm going to go with my turn, right?
Yep.
You went with yours, so I'm number 49. So let's take a look back
Snap.
all the way down here.
Oh, I should have left my 41 there.
All right. So here we go. 49 is here, and he's going to try to put the hurt on number 51. And this is going to be my last chance. And if I mess this up, if I even get a partial success, this is going to end it for this turn here.
Yes!
And, oh, I got an 8. So I get the partial success. I knock him back. I'll go ahead and move in because, hey, why not? And then because it's a partial success, then someone over here is about to do an end zone dance.
I get to do 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2.
Oh, now he's showboating.
Wait. No, we're going to go 1, 2.
Wait, hold on, Evan. Hold on.
What?
Got a transition over here.
That's right.
All right, so he's going to showboat right here, guarantee it. So here we go. Here's the showboat.
1, 2, 3, 4. I just wanted to come back and go,
yeah.
loser.
So he jumped back and waved at me and then jumped right into the end zone. Spike it. All right. So this is Techno Bowl. That was just one play. We're running out of life here on some of our streaming here, and I think we've been going through quite a bit. So we're going to sign off for right now. Certainly would love to hear any feedback about the camera angles or the sound or anything like that, or if you just simply have questions about the game. But this is part of Brent Spivey, who is the commissioner of the More Fun League. He has actually been encouraging folks to stream or to take pictures of the game of the week. And this week's game of the week is the Gorillas versus the Revolts. So we are going to continue on our game, and we will certainly post a score here. But let's just go ahead and look at that right now as Evan updates the score. No, actually, it's going to be 7, Evan. Remember, football. So we're going to be looking for that. He did not grab that. Uh-oh. We're having a problem here with the numbers.
I was thinking about putting it at 14 immediately.
14 immediately?
Yeah. I forgot the 7.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So I just thought I'd go by that quick.
All right. So this was actually a pass play. So that's only going to actually bring in 1 cube. In fact, I think the way we're supposed to do this is we're supposed to take all of these off of here and only put them on, right?
You're supposed to add these.
No. So that's just the one. So that only took off 1 minute. And this is going to be a part of these other ones here. So it would go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We also have timeouts that we can use. but there's a little bit more to that. But that's been right now. Let's see, that is the Gorillas or the Giants 7 and the Revolts 0. And that, my friends, is Techno Bowl. All right. And this is actually just a really fun game that we got on Kickstarter earlier this year. And I got to say that all the little details and everything that Brent's put into this thing is just awesome. I mean, look at this little NES looking controller, although it's not NES, right? Because that would go against so many different things, but it sure looks like one, right? But this just little details like that, names of people like Larry Traylor, Elliot Manley, Brent Spivey, who's actually the designer, things like that, and just these cards are really well done. Certainly would encourage you to check this game out. This is fast becoming one of my favorite games of all time, and certainly have enjoyed it. So at this point right now, I think what we're going to do is sign off, because trying to do this with two phone, or my phone and the webcam. Phone's about to die, and we are coming to an end here. So, and then look at this cartridge. You gotta love that, man. Something I was able to get as kind of an add-on piece to this. So this says, "Do not punt, always blitz. Early celebrations likely and may catch on fire." The Bombshell Games, Brent Spivey. So just little details like this that Brent put into the game. I got to hand it to him. He just did a fantastic job with it. So anyway, check this game out. Hopefully we'll do some more live streams in the future where you'll get to see Evan and I play against each other in some more Techno Bowl. And maybe next week we can pull this off. And if we do, I will use my Miami Sushi field that I got and put that out there. But that's only if, of course, we're playing sushi. So that's my team. Anyway, my name is JT, and
I'm Evan.
And you've been watching a live stream of G Club. Thank you so much for watching.
Doing great.